I know, like you were mentioning earlier, how golf is, like you said, like the best parallel to life, right? And especially for us adult men. But do you feel the same way in terms of like for the mental health and the mental aspect and the mental thought and perspective for the young people as well? It can be just that, impactful.
Yeah, I really do believe so. Now more than ever, like mentorship is so important, and why not use a vehicle like golf to, to instill those values, those parallels, like taking your time,
thinking it
through, and working hard, and things like that.
Because I know one thing when I'm thinking about golf, as you were just talking, a lot of our children and even some of our adults are still battling with impulsivity, so being impulsive when they want to react to something, right? Yep. And in golf, we hit you. Well, I'm not there yet. When they hit and you hit the ball, you see where it lands, and then you have to actually take some time to process that, to move on with your next step.
Yep.
And I think that to be something that's extremely valuable for our young people, because they can see something, digest it, try to remove their feelings from it, and think logically, right?
Yep.
Would you say that's something that golf can provide?
Oh, absolutely. Yep. That you hit it right on the net, and I think there are, and that journey never really stops.
For sure.
What I mean?
Sure,
like there's, I watch guys on the PGA Tour who are dealing with their frustrations, and that's why you see guys that are developing teams of mental health therapists and performance coaches and things like that to help them navigate through the game. And
professionals.
And what it does for them personally. Yeah, and that's professionals. And what it does for them personally too. Being able to just unlock a sense of calm and I want to say like kind of like this centeredness.
Okay.
Will help you perform better. So they go hand in hand.
Right.
Yeah, they definitely.
But that says a lot, like, because I know you are deeply associated with the PGA now, right?
Yeah. So I just became a PGA associate, and we have We have different organizations within the PGA that kind of extend those olive branches. So we have like PGA Works and PGA Outreach.
Okay.
So these big organizations are understanding the value of making the game more inclusive, and there's an event that they host called the PGA Works Collegiate Championship, right?
Okay.
And this championship is all the college golfers from HBCUs, all the best ones, compete for a championship. This year I had a privilege of going to it because it was actually up in Sheboygan, Wisconsin, at one of our premier courses in the state.
Okay.
So
what? Yeah,
things like that exist. And
not many know.
And a lot of people.
That's why I'm glad you came on. You are educating me, so I can be more involved and I can be more attuned and tapped in, man.
Yeah,
I never knew that.
Yeah, and they give out scholarships. There's a lot we can tap into there. For people to get kids into the game, minorities into the game, both as a player and as someone who wants to eventually maybe become a professional in the industry. So,
wow, man. I mean, I'm learning a lot. So right now, I'm your student. I'm asking the questions, but I'm also just like thinking in terms of youth and in terms of adults and things like that. And for you to mention that even these professional golfers are utilizing or creating this team, the supportive team, to help them, like you said, calm themselves, and the mental aspect of it, and what golf already does for some of the individuals that were kind of like we're doing it right now for recreation and things like that. That says a lot, because that calmness and that mental aspect that has become extremely proliferated now. We talk about that a lot now. And golf is this actual vehicle, like you said, to be able to help with that.
Yeah, I've been pretty blessed, man. I got a wife who happens to be a mental health therapist.
Wow.
Yeah. So, if I'm planning a tournament, I'll call her up after the tournament if I don't play well, and she'll talk me through it and just kind of get me to keep perspective and stay encouraged and things like that. And then prepare for the next tournament with like, all right, talking through preparation and talking through how to navigate hardships and things like that. So. But yeah, golf is played individually, but